Yes. Wait, what? No way you have 385 wins. Bro. Nah. I'm about to be you.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's the Nets. Next up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. Now, here's Tatum, following the miss by Jason Kidd.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
From past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Back to Williams. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to Brown. Takes the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside, Martin at the perimeter. Back to Kidd. Hits the mark. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis' second three says not here and not now.
To the left wing. 2 points. That one goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Martin gets the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just basically whiffs on it.
Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. And it's Brown missing. Outside Kidd. Inside. Pass to Van Horn. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Here's Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And here is Kidd. Here's Kills. And the Nets miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's Brown with the 3. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the
I feel like you got to be trolling. There's no way you have.
shots. That's
Are you trolling? You are?
Here's White.
Are you about to come back like so easily?
Fires away, way outside. Wow, through the contact in that three. Almost went.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way. I was like, there's no way you're this fast.
This is his first free throw of the game.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys,
You didn't mean to foul me?
he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer. And
So, wait, so you're done? You're done trolling?
Cross-positional defender. A guy
Am I not getting no more
contribute
points?
to a good team.
To the inside. Williams. Off the mark.
Are you
and the
actually
clock
bad?
continues.
I can't tell.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner.
Wait, see, still think you can come back or not?
Try to keep the ball away from Drew Holiday. He says, I feel like
Oh,
they're
no.
not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I see other people
Okay.
telling me how good I am.
Okay.
You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jefferson on top. Pass to Scalabrine. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Porzingis way outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Armstrong with it. He has yet to score. It's good. Celtics leading by 12. White drives in and stolen by McCulloch. Outside Jefferson. Pass to McCulloch. Outside Williams. Here's Scalabrine. The Nets need to get a shot on here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
So are you still trolling or what?
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here's Brown. Pass to Hauser. Here's Cornette. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul. The Celtics have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first one falls. The Celtics making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Here's Jefferson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
A nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Nets shooting their first foul shot of the game. Outside, Horford. Fires the 3. And the basket by Hauser.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I know it. Early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
My bad.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Lets it go from deep. And Van Horn pulls it down. Nets trailed by 13. It's Collins, high post.
Baseline.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Van Horn.
I see him.
To the middle. Here's Collins. Rebound, Boston. At one point, they led by 16. Now, Craig over Kidd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Interesting foul.
They get Jason Kidd. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Pass to Kidd. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Kidd's got his first bucket in this one.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
And here's Tatum for three. Nets trail by 12. Outside Kidd. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Kidd's got 5.
Oh, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Down low. Here's Collins. Craig pulls it in. Celtics leading by 9. Bounce pass for Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Van Horn. Here's Kidd. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. Covered by Martin. With the shot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Nets trailed by 11. Now here's Kidd. 5 points in the game. Left side, Martin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Martin, 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Outside Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Chalk up 2 there.
Assist goes to
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by McCullough. Nets trailed by 8. I now have send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly compare to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. But they're still together.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Drops in the layup for 2. Porzingis has got 5 men.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Scalabrine. Hasn't made one yet. Back to McCullough. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Celtics leading by 11. Here's to Holiday. Here's White. There's the 3. That's in for the first basket of the game.
There we go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
McCullough with it. To the right side. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. And Holiday has it in the corner. misses the three. Nets trailed by 14. Nets passing it around to the paint. Here's McCulloch. And he can't bank that one in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A three from Porzingis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
Bro, sometimes Porzingis has like the best 3 percentage when I use him.
Got to guard him out there.
Inside. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Alright guys, we got our first quitter of the night. I think they said they were trying to troll me, but I couldn't tell because his record was crazy. He had like almost 400 wins. So I don't know if they were like actually trolling and they got too far behind that they couldn't catch up, or if I was just actually good. I can't tell. But look at my record. I have 29 and 125 losses. But this guy has a bad record, so.
On the subject, you sure? You know we got your back like
oh my god. Okay, we'll see.
Detergent. Now hurry, go on to the altar. I know you ain't but remember what I taught you. Keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey, keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Man, these girls are smart. 3 stacks, these girls are smart. Play your part. Play your part. The choose it, lover never. Drive a compressor, top notch, get the most, not the lesser. Trash like the $40 in the club. Up the game, it gets no love. She be cross country, giving all that she got. 1,000, I'm pulling billions off the lot. I smashed up the gray one, bought me a red. Every time we hit the parking lot, we turn head. Some wanna choose, but them is too scary. You chose me, you ain't you a.
I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A.
And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Doesn't go for him. Here are the Thunder with the ball. The shake. And he lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and he needs to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Court outside. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Garland for 3. Williams grabs the board. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot from the mid-range. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The three from Mitchell. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Baseline try. Second shot opportunity. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. They get it back. From the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers trail by 3. There's a whistle. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hello, hello.
That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And Garland gets doubled. Outside Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Outside for Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mobley on the screen. From downtown. Mitchell's shot is good. And it's a tie ball game.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Hello.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left in the opening quarter. The kick out to Williams.
Ooh. Okay.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Pass to Allen. The kick to Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. Garland, no good.
No way.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Wallace. Here's Dort. And he lays it up and in.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up to the Thunder. Wallace with it. Guarded by Garland. Now here's Williams. Screen by Holmgren. To the middle. The basket drops. And he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet is a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker. The defender really went after him.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game here. So hits one and misses one at the line. Pass to Williams. Over Okoro. Off the left rim and out. Wiggins with a steal. Now here's Williams. Covered by Mobley. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout.
All right, we're going to get a timeout. Trying to get the last shot.
He must be looking at some adjustments.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
to save it. And so the ball out of bounds.
What even happened?
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Shot from the inbound.
There's no way. Oh my gosh.
With a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in,
I don't think it's over yet. I think still within reach.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And the bucket counts. And he was on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter driving to the basket. The shot off that time. Thunder leading by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Good D by Mobley.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They
needed
there.
that.
That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
Man.
Oh,
Maybe I should actually try and guard it instead of that.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off the high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Knocked away. Stolen by Strus. Here's Jerome. Sure, from 3-point range.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams.
What?
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
There's no way.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Hey, right here. The 3 from Okoro. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Okoro finding a way to just keep himself involved in what they're doing offensively.
For Cleveland, guys.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Mitchell. The pull-up J. And it's
Okay, that works. Go all the way to the 3, but that's
That
fine.
was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Pass to Hartenstein.
Hey, come around.
Here's Caruso. Forward outside. Caruso outside. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. The shot by Dort, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, that's
sure
way
Coach
too
will be
deep.
happier with the results.
Pass to Williams. His first shot attempt. The putback. It's good
What?
on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 5.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
On the wing, Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
The 3 from Mitchell. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, we're chipping some on the game off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense.
This should be easy. This should be 3.
Gets the 3 to fall.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Now Holmgren. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
Only down 2, not bad for the
They
half.
lead by 2.
Let's see, we got Donovan Mitchell with 9.
We'll see you right back here for the
SGA
start of quarter
13.
number 3.
Okay. I don't know. Should be fun.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Cavs trailing.
Get there.
Outside Garland for the lead.
Oh, that was a nice little dribble move.
Another 3.
Someone clip that.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
And Graham, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself.
Oh, Jarrett
He can
Allen.
score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 15. Count the basket. Gilgeous Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Come on, SGA. Put some sauce on it.
Here's Mobley. Here's the teardrop.
I think I know what I need to do.
And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Roll.
What a great action he gives them on every
Charging.
possession.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From deep, Mitchell. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that.
Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Okay. Let's try and do a little step back jumper
Garland.
with Garland. Oh no, not there. Okay, he's gonna get guarded too
To
much.
the paint. Here's Mitchell. The baseline J is off the mark.
That was very early.
Oklahoma City trailing. It's Dort on the wing. The Thunder with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Launches a 3.
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell.
Doing pretty good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's Gilgeous Alexander with it.
Hey guys, we're 1-0 so far. The first guy we had quit on us counts as a win.
That's to Holmgren.
There's nothing I can do about that.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the
See if Jarrett Allen wants to shoot some more. Oh, I should have shot that.
Here's Mobley.
See if Mobley wants to shoot.
There's the triple.
Ooh, that's way too slow.
Hartenstein pulls it in. Under trail by 3. And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Good block.
He made such a
Get
strong
out of here.
case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and
Okay.
averaged
Oh, man.
36.
These, I'm missing easy ones. These are easy ones.
2 steals per game. What a season.
All right, let's check in with
I
Allie
just gave that
LaForce.
the easy one.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro
Should be
player
making that too. That was wide open.
Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, embracing environment caused his focus
That's
to
rough.
shift. Brian, I'd say it
That's
worked out.
lost a 5-point lead just like that.
Thanks, Allie.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander and the
That's good,
way
at
that
least.
he's working. He's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Now here's Mitchell. 12 points for him.
Yeah. That was wide
It's
open.
about defending the
Probably got
post and the
slightly
three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
I want Evan Mobley to do something. He doesn't seem too good yet.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Mitchell hits from the corner.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot
That was,
head on.
oh, apparently that was strong coverage and I still made it.
He
So.
will adapt.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. Ford outside. 6 to shoot.
I just jumped through him.
Oh, it's stolen by
Oh.
Mitchell.
Okay, Evan Mobley, pull up 3.
Deep Mobley. No good on the shot.
I don't know. His jump shot is hard.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
People can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing.
Substitution on the
Scratching your head to that turn.
Who's this? Donovan
And
Mitchell?
Cleveland making a change here.
Is it? Hope so.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. Williams grabs
That was a bad shot.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Williams.
Okay, this might be a close game.
I'm not
This
sure
guy
what
seems
they are
pretty
going to avoid. He's
decent,
scoring
pretty
the ball
much
so
as good as me.
Double by Caruso. And here's Hunter for 3.
I thought that was tight. That was not tight coverage. It's very tight.
Okoro, the defensive effort.
Okay. This easy pull up 3. Or no.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Out
Come
of
on.
bounds.
No.
The Oklahoma City's ball.
I wanted the last possession. I
Substitution
guess
on the
it
court.
went.
And it's Thunder's ball. Here's Caruso. Oh, what a two-handed power slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff out.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points. So and with 3 quarters behind. This will start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Thunder with a lead. Wiggins outside. There's a killer two-hand slam.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his this position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Garland for three. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a missed layup. Garland looking around. Beyond the arc.
Oh.
Counted from distance.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
I'm gonna try to do a move like that.
Basketball. We're about a minute into it. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution on the floor.
Pass to Hunter. The 3 is up. Cleveland again missing.
Some of these people's jump shots are too slow.
Becoming a prolonged cold streak.
He's
got to tie it up.
Forget about this sequence here and try to find a way to get on the board.
And here's Strus. Back to Garland. Now Strus. Hunter the screen. Fires the 3. Strus's shot is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shots as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Wiggins outside. Caruso left side. Outside, Williams. 2 on the clock. Oh, right side. The offensive rebound.
Oh, all that defense just for that.
The shot, no good.
At least this person
Cavaliers
can't shoot.
trip by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Garland. Wallace pulls it in.
No, that is let him run up like that.
To finish it off. A beauty.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of
good shots.
Not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over and brings a contested play.
Caruso, the open look.
Man, this guy really can't shoot. Transition.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Outside Strus.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out of the screen. Cleveland needs to get off the shot. And no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:41 left to the 4th. Picked it out of midair. Here's Mobley. Cleveland again missing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Inside. Holmgren for 2.
And the young fella, the big boy, embracing the moment. That's a great shot from Chet.
Come to me.
Outside Strus. There's the rejection. On the wing, Mitchell. From behind the arc. And he can't get that one.
I don't think that was
Make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Maybe this guy was trolling. This guy seems pretty good now.
Execution has to be precise.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Maybe I just need to do more simple pull-ups like that.
Puts up the 8-footer. No problem from Hartenstein as he finishes at the rim. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Back to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell.
Okay, that was actually a good pass.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Their biggest lead
This
in the game
is
is
good.
9. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Okay, hopefully I can get a 3 and get it within 2 points. That'd be pretty. Oh shoot, this is the end of the game. Yeah, I think it's over. I didn't realize it's fourth quarter.
Here's Garland.
That's
oh my goodness, Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job
of blowout.
to the lead at the end.
To get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
Alright, I think we're going to do one more. Let's check out our stats. Their stats, it's pretty good, actually. Mine, Donovan Mitchell, not very good. Shot 32% from 3. Shot 0% from 3. It's kind of crazy. Alright, one more game. I don't know who I should play. Let's see. 140 wins. What?
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase.
Bro, I don't think I can hear you.
I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate.
The music's too loud, I can't hear you.
When the money came, that been sunny days, and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light.
What?
That precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring them back. I
don't know, I just been playing with them lately, and I like Tyrese Halliburton. I like playing with him on 2K. It's pretty good.
They ask me how I'm doing, I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't,
I like playing with KD too, though.
If I really wasn't, would you help? If I really wasn't, would you help? If I really wasn't, would you help?
I don't know. I think that's gonna be a close one. But yeah, I think Pacers. I think Pacers could win it all if they. For real, they're like their team average is like 80, 82 overall for real.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill.
Yeah, Siakam, bro, Halliburton. Siakam be getting me hella blocks on here.
It's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Pass to Turner. Halliburton surveys the floor. From outside the arc, Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Okay.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, They are so gifted offensively, so I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Halliburton with the ball. Beal picks him up. Goes out on the wing. The Pacers again can't hit.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Now, this guy is far from just a shooter. He can drive it, and in this instance, get up and over the rim and dunk it badly.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happens to miss that one.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Back to Halliburton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Launches it. Another miss by Halliburton. No question, this offense has some firepower.
They're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Outside Booker. Pass to Dunn. Left side Durant. Clock at 6. The shot by Dunn, no good. Halliburton outside. Can they get it? The Suns clear it.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Halliburton cold.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Siakam. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Phoenix leading by 12.
2 minutes.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Okay.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Rebounded by Dunn.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Back to Booker. Richards with a screen. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Turner. Fades and shoots. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. Now Durant. He's got 5. Good on the shot. Durant got 7 points in the game.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Is it possible to shoot it 3 in 0.6 seconds? Where am I at, bro? I'm lost.
Here's Siakam.
Oh,
And so
I didn't
it's
mean to do
Phoenix
that.
in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense.
No, I said you had 140 wins.
We've got
That's
a
a
wide
lot.
margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Back to Beal. Banked it in off the glass. 7 points in the game. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Outside Booker. Here's Dunn. Here's Richards. They get the rebound. Pass to Booker. Now here's Richards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line of this one. He does not get the second one. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's McConnell. Got it from about 16 feet. McConnell's got his first 2 points.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Done right side. Booker with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. Here's Durant. Pass to Richards. Back to Durant. Up again.
Okay, that's
in there and
crazy.
cashes in on the second chance points.
That's trapped.
Richards has got 9.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And here's Toppin from the arc. And that one hits the back iron. Phoenix leading by 16. And here's Richards. 9 points. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it
Alright,
look
let's get the
easy.
starters back in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pacers trail by 18.
Who's watching it?
Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam.
Okay. That's the start of something right there. Getting the crowd hype right there. Okay. Yeah. Siakam pull up 3.
He launches a 3. And Pascal Siakam Siakam hits from deep. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D has to.
All right, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
And certain guys are just solid at what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, BA, because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings, and that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Here's Nembhard. So it'll be 2 free throws.
That's kind of crazy that I was a shooting foul. That was like way before I even.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls.
He wasn't on his way up. He was like moving or something. I don't know.
Good on both. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basket.
It counts as a foul if they're in their step right before the shot.
How infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Pass to O'Neal, to the paint. Allen can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 13. A good look from Siakam. Basket's good. Siakam's got 7.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
O'Neal on the wing. Allen outside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
How are you making these all without greening it? How are you making them all without greening it?
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Jones.
Wait, was that one a green?
Outside.
Oh, do you? I don't think I could see her green for some reason.
Back to Siakam. Over Allen. Siakam, no good.
Wait, do you have your green like by the player and not by the basket?
Outside ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Was that one a green or not?
Punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, sometimes I do see them, but sometimes I don't.
Shoots over Allen. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They led by as many as 18. Back to Allen. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive
that's not
attention
possible.
and focus all night long.
Jones. And so it's the Phoenix Suns liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. And with a...
No, I'm not going to quit. Yeah. Bro, I'm trying to turn down the volume, bro. It's too loud.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Down 15 is not even crazy.
Durant takes it in. Pass to Dunn. Offline with a 3. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 15. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. The complexity
Can you see that when I green that?
doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Here's Turner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Halliburton's shot is good.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. That's what
See, bro, it's not over. I came back a little bit already.
Timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Inside, here's Richards, and it's in there. Richards has got 13.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Back to Halliburton. Jacks up a three. Nails it from three. 9 points in the game.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Three-pointer.
Nah, that's not going.
That's it. No good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Single digits. The Suns lead by 10. Now Booker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Nice spin move.
No way.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker.
Devin Booker is a two-guard, Doris.
Oh, that's the first time I saw the green right there.
At that position.
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range.
There's no way.
So many things.
That seems so free.
My favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there night in.
Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Indiana again missing. And so it's Phoenix with it. He buries it from three. Durant's got 10.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Durant. And he's going for the layup. Alley-oop on top, hammer.
Alley-oop on Miles Turner.
Boy, how about
Crazy.
the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does, sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Stolen by Turner. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Booker. Down low. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
What I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Booker. Corner shot. Indiana with a rebound. 51 seconds left in the third quarter.
What?
No good.
That's
Yeah, they just
insane.
can't seem to end the drought no matter
Shit,
where
a
they
floater
shoot.
or something.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And that one's good by Durant.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Nice shot by Turner. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. The coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Allen, right side. Pass to Bowl. "17 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Allen. The rebound by Turner. Lets the three fly. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 11. And so it's Phoenix leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is
52.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pacers trail by 17.
No.
It's stolen. And it goes out of bounds.
Okay.
That one off Allen.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the
I needed that
basketball,
one.
and they don't on that possession.
And it's Indiana's ball. Halliburton for 3.
Oh, no.
Plumlee pulls down the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
To the middle. And the bucket is good.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Outside Walker. Back to Halliburton. For 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton for 3. Yes, on the jumper.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
To the inside. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Man.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest eyes in the NBA.
Phoenix leading by 19. Outside Bull. Pass to O'Neal. Plumlee a screen. O'Neal with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And the basket by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Halliburton with the ball. Fires the 3. Again, Halliburton missing. Allen outside. Here's O'Neal. Outside Jones. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Halliburton. Looking to win the run. Indiana again missing.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
For your Pacers, Miles Turner. Pascal Siakam.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Halliburton for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create.
All right, that might be it, bro.
For all the ones that ain't here can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back. That's a fact. That's a fact.
All right,
that's a fact.
maybe one more. Unless we get blown out, we're just gonna quit.
Wait, man, I came too far to let you in me. Back coming, that's a fact. That's a fin that crack back. Shit maneuver with me, cause I'm much. Get snapped back, lately. Probably talk them getting litty. Used to dream of being big like baby. Martin Luther King should see how I live me. Big necklace, wrist froze, big step, wrist, big. And I'm free, and I'm getting richer than a toad. I ain't look like lotion. shimmy, he say glee. In the ski, get me back on my feet.
It feel better when it's earned, that's a fact. Play me, lesson learned, that's a fact. Everybody gon' get their turn, that's a fact. If the job ain't done, I don't wanna hear congrats. Mortal Kombat straight out the pit, that's a fact. Thought I wasn't gonna bounce back in this, that's a fact. The best thing my ex ever had, that's a fact. Only thing with they back against the wall is the plaques.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action.
All right.
It's coming up. Along with Stan Van
This guy has a good record, so
we're
he's going to try and do decent.
Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. Dort for three.
That should have
won't
been
go.
it.
This is his first shot of the game. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo.
Get out of here, Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert's capable of getting
Rudy
another
Gobert.
one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, with Edwards, you have to contend with his energy and intensity at both ends. At the perimeter.
Pass to Randall. Holmgren with the block. And they're able to recover. Edwards for three. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Oklahoma City now. Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with
Oh, that was a deep three.
I
actually did not expect that.
He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance on the defensive end, guys.
Thanks for that, Ali.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above.
You can dunk on him or
Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. From 13, it's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. And he makes in the layup.
Outstanding job converting it close.
No. Had it easy. That should be a clear path.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
This guy waiting on. No way he's gonna make me wait this whole time out.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pure from three-point range.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely through.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Williams. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That was a deep one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Edwards to go. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Pass to Hartenstein. And that time also a missed shot.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Thunder trail by 5. Dort for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Edwards outside. Gobert.
Okay, that kind of worked out. But that Gobert will miss at least one.
It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
He's going to miss this one for sure.
And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And Minnesota making a change here. Three-pointer. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Step back three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Conley. Randall on the screen. To the paint. Back to Conley. Left side McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. 36 seconds left to the first. Pass to Williams. Back to Caruso. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Now here's Conley. Drops in the layup for 2.
Okay, we gotta get a 3
Conley's
the last 14
consistency is
seconds.
trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often
Inside. Randall with the jam.
Now I really need a 3.
Talk about taking advantage of
give
the
up.
opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And so it's Minnesota finishing the quarter
Not that
with
good.
an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far.
If you're just joining us, we played through one action of quarter so far.
In terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
There go.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Caruso's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Conley with the ball. Caruso covers. Reed.
I don't know how to
count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williams from long range.
There we go.
The Thunder, another three.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Coach, how about Nas Reed, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
And that one's good from Conley.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Williams misses.
Man.
The Timberwolves lead by 7. Right side Conley.
No backup? How did that miss? I don't even know how that missed.
Here's Oklahoma City now. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the
run. I can't be giving up 3 points.
By Reed.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound Minnesota.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
To the inside.
Man, this was looking not that bad, literally 2 minutes ago.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Left side McDaniels. Off the mark there with a 3. Thunder trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Tries the spin move. Pass to Alexander Walker. 3-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is...
Should have just let him shoot it, then I would have actually got the ball.
His talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And 1:01 left in the second. Outside Edwards. From deep. The Thunder with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Poked away. And stolen by Edwards.
Chase down block, chase down block.
Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Well, you can't be careless when Edwards is rolling nearby, because he can and will pick your pocket, which leads
This game was
to points
such within reach, literally.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, I quit.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
I'm gonna foul him just so I can quit.
Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Hook loose.
Oh, I was trying to foul him. Oh,
Here
okay.
they go on a free
I'll quit
run
after
to the
this.
bucket.
Oh. Should we do one more? I just give up. These people are too good.
This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we on it. They know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle.
We'll try one more, but the people are mega sweats, then we're quitting. That's how this game goes. There's a lot of mega sweats in this game. 21 wins, 43 losses. That's good. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them. I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding in farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown. Hello.
2K Sports is proud to present NBA
Alright,
basketball.
guys.
Here we go.
Let's see.
This
is actually the opposite matchup we just did.
Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
Oh.
Here's Holmgren. And he lays it straight in.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
I got him.
Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them.
There we go.
But not last year,
Let's
as
just
they
get into
swept
a
the
rhythm.
Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Alright. I just couldn't figure out how to use SGA last time. Oh, that's a good foul. He's probably definitely going to make that.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just a shade
Just
over
hoping this is
7%
one.
line a season
This is
ago.
one
That's an
and a half.
area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Good on both. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. Excellent D there from Williams.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Holmgren the screen.
Oh, no.
And
No one there at all.
for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now Williams. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep.
Transitional.
The defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent.
Could be a
This is the guy
4-point
who
play,
has led the
technically.
league in blocks and
If I hit
rebounds
a
at
three
different
here.
times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare.
This
to
is
battle.
free. Should be. That's crazy. This is terrible.
Rejection by Holmgren.
Okay, give the ball to Anthony Edwards. Come on.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Williams. The shot, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Edwards. One shot is good that time. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, his offensive contributions are going to be very
could be a close game, maybe.
So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous Alexander? He was getting that type of positioning down low.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jake McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says we know what he does defensively.
No.
Offense
Oh, what? I didn't miss that.
Balances our unit.
See if Mike Conley does.
Guys tend not to think of him as
maybe.
a player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an expert. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you.
Mike Conley back to that.
Daniels.
Oh,
with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. Here's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
Okay, I think I
breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Out to the wing. Pass to McDaniels. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That one goes in.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now Holmgren. He's defended by Randall. Holmgren up top. Shot clock at 6. Over Randall. Holmgren gets the bucket.
I don't know. There's some things like that where it seems like perfect defense.
Great job for Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
You got it. Come on. Edwards, no good. Under trailing by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. I see him. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. The three, Holmgren. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break.
There we go. Did that for the team morale.
Not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up the 2.
Get that out.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points.
Feeling pretty decent about this game. Has a pretty even matchup. Making good shots.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job
shoot,
of just running the offense.
No.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teams. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And as it
need to be
just
one
snugs
step back.
right down through the net. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
I like to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen.
You cannot do that over Julius. Over Nas Reed.
Things that he does.
Nas
Now,
Reed.
you can say, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length. The guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long time.
Here's McDaniels. Hangs home the
There we go.
trifecta. McDaniels got 7.
McDaniels, I like McDaniels.
It's a
Pretty good.
3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Alright, I'm gonna try and do something with defense for a little.
Hard not to get motivated. Right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media.
That's some really deep in terms of boom, boom, step back. I don't know.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Clark. Here's Hungry. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor.
Let's give it back to McDaniels.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, it's just me.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from short range.
Skip to Nas Reed. Pull-up jumper.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one down.
What, are they saying that's a bad shot?
Fires from deep. But never with another miss.
And you could tell.
Okay, DiVincenzo, easy. That was a little too deep.
Trailing by 5.
Come on, give that to me.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
DiVincenzo is selling. Okay, maybe he just needs a screen.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Ooh, wide open. Jump.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. I see him. Out left to the wing. Here's Holmgren. Misses the weight. Timberwolves lead by 5.
This is Shea's cousin right here.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Oh, kind of just shot a 3 on Shea.
Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good with the triple.
Really? That was bad release.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
No.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Alright, let's get a 3 back. Let's get a 3 back. Who should we get it with? With Nas Reed. Yeah.
Gets the bucket.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between
Sometimes I have trouble shooting with people like Nas Reed and like, even though he's a good 3-point shooter, seems a little harder.
Here's Dort.
Oh, that's rough.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all
I gotta play this safe.
that
This is the last
opportunity, putting his
possession.
length to great use.
I think we gotta give it to McDaniels.
McDaniels.
Oh, I can't do anything.
Over Holmgren. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
4-point lead. Not bad.
Time now for the halftime.
Wish it was a little bit more.
The third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Who do we... Jaden McDaniels? Pretty good.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Minnesota leading by 4. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders.
No way. What is going on? Just like that, we're tied up after 2 dumb plays. Transitional. What? That's a transition. Let's just give the ball to Anthony Edwards and Hope he can shoot some threes.
Outside Edwards. And the basket is good.
Okay.
He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
For Minnesota, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
There's a screen by Williams. Back to Mitchell. Shoots it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A big attitude going by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Edwards fires from way outside.
Man, I think I just got the shot.
From Randall.
Well, when Edwards gets this on, all an opponent can hope to do
Actually,
is
a very comfortable lead right now. Still gonna keep this game.
Oklahoma City moving the ball.
Ooh, that's rough.
Back to once. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points.
Yeah, that was some bad defense right there.
Got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the
Put
board.
Jaden McDaniels to work.
Here's McDaniels.
That's all you.
Good
Trying
dude.
to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Left side Williams. Williams.
Yeah, they get me with the fake way too much.
To freeze the D. Now just a 4-point Minnesota.
Go back to Anthony Edwards.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc.
Ooh.
That shot misses. Here's Oklahoma City.
Ooh. Okay, get that. Yes. Are you serious? He really just got him out of bounds.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Blew my 9-point lead so fast.
Screen by Hartenstein. Down low.
Oh, I did not see that. Alright, we cannot ruin this. I was just up somewhere.
Some clever playmaking there.
At the elbow, Randall.
What?
Holmgren with the steal.
No.
Here's Hartenstein.
Don't know why he shoot that.
Bonus that
Terrible.
time. Would have put him up. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Right side, Williams. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3 seconds.
There we go. Man, I'm kind of selling here. I need to get it going again.
Today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't
Who
that
is
the way
this?
evolution
Is this Randall?
works? Right, Kevin? They're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before
let's get a
them.
screen going.
And the guys
Try
today
something
would
here.
not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein.
Okay, see. I'm not even gonna make that.
No good by Oklahoma City.
Trash. Come on, DiVincenzo, don't let me down.
Wide open shot from DiVincenzo.
There we go.
Knocks down the 3 ball. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the 3 ball. Holmgren in the ball. He's got 8.
Come
The
on.
kick out to Williams.
Yes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open.
Yeah.
Plenty of room to knock
Not
down the
much I
shot.
can do about that.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Always.
Oh, I forgot about Rob Dillon
results.
here.
Gilgeous-Alexander has proven
See
to
what
be
he can
such
do.
a reliable scorer.
Here's
Oh, his thing is slow. I wasn't ready for that. Thought we were slow. I thought he would have a fast one.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason for an early shot here.
Over in the corner, George. 1 second left. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
Up 3.
Timberwolves on top.
Not as much as I would like.
Do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us.
Alright, we gotta get a few shots, get a comfortable lead, and then just play it safe. I don't want to play with Rob Dillingham again. Is this him? I think it might be.
Finding the lane and stolen by Miller.
No, are you? Oh, foul? Thought that was out of
That
bounds.
is his first foul of the game.
I want to get a bucket with Rob Dillingham. There we go. No? No. His jump meter, shot meter does not seem like, it doesn't seem right for him being a point guard. Seems like he should be able to pass one. Okay. Okay, we're going to try Rob Dillingham one more time. And then we're going to actually try. Oh, that's way too deep. Okay, maybe we should give him one more chance.
Good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Rob Dillingham, he has a weird. Oh, okay. I just hope he misses that. Oh, that's so bad. He's missing. That's way too deep.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Here's Dillingham.
Okay, yeah. I think we just have to give up on Rob. It's really toxic.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without
and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Edwards.
Oh! I was not expecting that.
That is incredible. Yeah, Edwards
It's kind of a
has
crazy
some
dunk.
big bounce in his step.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Loads it up for Holmgren. He can't get that one. Randall with some nice D.
We just need to put Anthony Edwards for it. He's going to really save me.
Outside Edwards.
Oh.
The rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around.
Yes.
McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. 1:57 left to the fourth.
Oh, nice thing.
Referee ball. Edwards with another miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up to the Thunder. A great fourth quarter. He's getting up 2 points.
No way. He's right there.
In this
is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Well, we needed an easy one. Oh shoot, I didn't realize there's only a minute left. This is getting kind of intense. I needed that miss. Good. I actually do need to play it really safe. There's only a minute left.
Outside Edwards.
Oh, yeah, it might be over. I don't know if I can score twice in this amount of time. Yeah, that's the dagger. That is the dagger, guys. It is officially over.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point.
Yeah.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes
I really just fall apart at the end of games. I was kind of maintaining the lead the whole
slow
time.
it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Like, what?
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster.
I just want to make one more free at least.
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Right here.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
At least only might have lost by 6. I don't let him score.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed.
Alright. Not bad, not bad, but I literally just fall apart at the end of the games.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted and
But it's fine.
early on, but let's give this group a lot of...
Alright, let's see the stats. Or I guess, yeah, let's look at the individual stats. Anthony Edwards, 4 of 10. Really not bad. 40%. 1 of 4. Not great. 50%. Decent. Decent. Good. Bad. Pretty bad. Really bad. Yeah, Rob Dillingham. Wish I could have tried him more, but... Alright, let's see. 33% from 3. Not great. 40% overall. Not. Yeah. What is this? Oh, that says everything. Kind of shot from a lot of the same places. Alright, that was my last one. I will be officially ending it. Thank you everyone for watching.